Pinocchio was on the way to the pleasure island with other boys. He was talking to one of the boys, Lampwick. "Have you ever been to Pleasure Island?" "No, never. They say it is a wonderful place. No school, no cops. There is plenty to eat, plenty to drink, and it's all free." Then they arrived at the Pleasure Island. The children were filled with joy. They were given a lot of food and drink. It was all free. Let's hit somebody on the nose. Why? Just for fun. And Pinocchio followed Lampwick. Jiminy had lost Pinocchio. He was looking for him in the crowd. "I feel that there is something wrong with this. I gotta get Pinocchio out of here." The children were shown a house. It was a house for destruction. Children could destroy it. Pinocchio seemed quite happy with all these.
Being bad's a lot of fun, ain't it?
The coachman turned to his men. "Now shut the doors and lock the boys."
Shut the doors and lock 'em tight.
Now it was midnight. Jiminy was still looking for Pinocchio. "The place is like a graveyard. Pinocchio, where are you?" Pinocchio was with Lampwick. They were playing billiards. "Where do you suppose all the boys went to?" "They're around here somewhere." "What do you care? You are having a good time, ain't you?" "Sure, I am having a good time."
Pinocchio!
"You are smoking and playing pool." "Pinocchio, how do you expect to be a real boy? You are coming right home with me this minute." Lampwick caught Jiminy and held him up in the air. "Who is this beetle?" "He's my conscience. He tells me what's right and wrong." "What? You take orders from a grasshopper?" Jiminy was very angry with Lampwick. "Now I will beat you." "Oh, don't hurt him, Jiminy. He is my best friend." "Best friend? And what am I? Just your conscience. Now I am going. This is the end." And he left. "Where did all the donkeys come from? And what is your name?" The donkey couldn't speak. "Okay, you will do. I can sell you too." And he kicked the little donkey into the ship.
Okay, you do. In you go. You horse will bring a nice price.
Then another donkey came. "What is your name?" "Alexander." "So, you can talk."
Yes, sir. I want to go home to my mama.
"He can still talk. Take him back." "Please, please. I don't want to be a donkey." "Quiet. You boys have had fun. Now pay for it." Now Jiminy understood that coachmen turned the boys into donkeys and sold them to salt mines and circuses.
Pinocchio!
Jiminy ran back to Pinocchio. Lampwick became a donkey. Pinocchio had donkey ears and donkey tail. Then Jiminy came in.
Come on, quick!
He and Pinocchio ran away from the island. Then they went to Geppetto's home. They knocked the door, but no one opened it. Then Jiminy looked inside. There was no one in the house. "Look, they are gone. They don't know what to do." Then they received a message.
Hey,
What does it say? Geppetto went looking for you. Then he was swallowed by a whale named Monstro. Is he dead? No, he is alive. He is inside the whale at the bottom of the sea. Then Pinocchio started running. Where are you going? I am going to find him. Are you crazy? He is in a whale. I've got to go to him. Then Pinocchio jumped into the sea.
Let's go. Look out below!
They were at the bottom of the sea. They asked some fish where Monstro was. But when the fish heard the name Monstro, they were scared and they disappeared.
Can you tell me where we can find Monstro?
Pinocchio and Jiminy kept searching. Geppetto and his pets were inside the whale Monstro. They were hungry. We are starving to death in the belly of a whale. There isn't a fish left. Then the whale woke up and hunted for fish. A lot of fish came into the whale. Geppetto was happy. He prepared to catch some fish. Then the whale also swallowed Pinocchio. Geppetto caught Pinocchio like a fish, but he didn't recognize it. Pinocchio called out, "Father, father!" And Geppetto understood that Pinocchio was there. He was very happy. Then he saw Pinocchio's donkey ears and he was very surprised. Pinocchio didn't understand why Geppetto was surprised. "What's the matter?" "Your ears." "That is nothing."
I got a tail, too.
"Pinocchio, what happened to you?" Pinocchio couldn't answer this question, because he was ashamed. "Never mind, I have my little wooden boy and that is enough." "Father, we have to get out of here. I tried every way, Pinocchio, but it is useless. I even built a raft, but it doesn't work." "A raft? That's it? We can use it to get out." "No, my son. When the whale opens its mouth, everything comes in. Nothing goes out. Now, let's make a fire and cook some of the fish." "A fire? A big fire, and lots of smoke. We'll make 'em sneeze." Then they made a big fire and the whale sneezed. So, they got out. But Monstro saw them and he was very angry, so he chased them. They tried to escape. Monstro hit the raft with his huge tail and destroyed it. Pinocchio saved Geppetto. But he couldn't save himself. Pinocchio was dead. Then they went home. Geppetto was crying. Pinocchio was lying on the bed. He was dead. Prove yourself brave, truthful and unselfish, and someday you will be a real boy. Now Pinocchio had proved himself brave, truthful and unselfish. He could become a real boy.
Awake, Pinocchio. Awake.
He was alive and he was a real boy. "What are you crying for, father?" "Because you are dead, Pinocchio." "No, I am alive and a real boy."
You're alive, and you are a real boy.